On today's episode of the Shaman Patrick Show, we are going to explore the phenomena of Italian Brainrot. If you have not heard of this internet meme that has taken the internet by storm, we're late to the game. We're really late to the game, but my husband and I have been obsessed with it, and we will show you how we discovered it, what it's done for us, and how it has led to a deeper appreciation of the sweetness of life. Because after all this inner work, after all this hard, difficult inner work, you get to enjoy the sweetness of life. Hey, I got something to tell you. Life is never supposed to make you happy. And we're going to explore that today and more on the Shaman Patrick Show. Let's go.
He was once a star in human form, sharp tongue, cold soul, heart worn and torn, living like a ghost who missed his grave till the spirit sang out and called him brave. He got rewired by the great unknown, heard the call like a dial tone to the bone. So pull up a chair, enjoy the glow. This is the Shaman Patrick Show.
I love this one particular YouTube channel. His name is Torque, and he opens toys. Yes, I'm a 53-year-old man, and I like watching a man in his 30s open toys. It is fascinating to me. It is like meditating. I love it. See, in shamanism, everything is spiritual. Everything has consciousness. Everything is an opportunity to grow. Everything can help you come to consciousness. Yes, even watching someone open toys. Nothing is off limits. We have our sacred little rituals and our ceremonies, but sometimes the most sacred ceremony is just relaxing and having a damn good time. Just having a good time. That's all. Just have fun, have a good time. So the phenomenon of Italian Brainrot, you know, I don't have kids. I don't know any kids. I can't remember the last time I interacted with a child. They're just not a part of my life. I mean, I'm married to a man. I really don't even interact with women all that much unless I see them out in public. But I'm a guy's guy. And ladies, don't take offense. I mean, I just don't see people out in nature. I don't see women all that much. But let's talk about Torque right now. We're going to look at this video where we first discovered Italian Brainrot.
Oh, shut up. I don't want to do this any more than you do. But opening shit garbage from AliExpress is kind of my responsibility. So, Italian Brainrot, if you have somehow evaded seeing this horrific content on your feed, blessed be your heart. Get off this right now. It might be too late. The thumbnail and title of this video have probably already infected you, and you might not make it out alive. My brother, he's always on the cutting edge of the shit garbage content on the internet, so he showed this to me like probably a month ago. Tralalero, tralala, and tung 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 sahur.
Wait, what? What? My interest is piqued, yo. I want to see this. Shit garbage content on the internet? Oh my gosh. Those are sacred scriptures to me. Shit garbage content? Let's have it. What is it?
Tralero, tralala. Tung 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 sahur.
Whatever the hell this shit is. And
Okay, Merrick and I saw that. We were in. We were like, oh, please, please, please. What is this? But what are these toys all about?
could not believe the people were watching, and the views, the views are absurd. Here's just like looking up basic tung videos or whatever, millions, easy 8 million views on just a nobody channel.
And Merrick said we should turn our channel into an Italian Brainrot channel. If you wanted to make some quick money about 4 months ago, you could have done Italian Brainrot.
Stuff is just ripping. It has some reminiscence to like Skibidi Toilet to me, where it's just like random shit, garbage. The big difference.
They had all these Skibidi Toilet. If you don't know what Skibidi Toilet is, stay away. Just stay the fuck away.
difference though is that this is AI, that was not. That one got big enough after it had kind of created its own universe, so it was at least semi-cohesive, and Fuck Boom, the creator of Skibidi Toilet, retained some control. Obviously so many fake videos, they get tons of views off of Skibidi Toilet, but I don't know if there is an owner of any of these boys, and just anybody that has AI can create content about them so easily. So it's just people trying to get money. I do not know all these characters' names. Like I said, I know him. I've seen many of these. I might have to look up their names if it doesn't provide that for me. Collect them all. We've got Tralalero, Tralala, and some other shit. Oh, Crocodilo, Bombardilo. I know that one. Gosh damn it.
Crocodilo Bombardilo, that's Merrick's favorite. We'll get into that later.
They try to be getting big buckaroos out of people on AliExpress for these. Like, I think a lot of them were like $80, but I was able to get a steal on this. Oh, this is Ballerina Cappuccina,
Ballerina
or whatever. Oh, look, we got attack and defense. There she is, boys. She's basically equivalent to TV Woman, I think. She's the thirst trap. We might see that in this product, I'm not sure. Just looks like a Cuphead character, basically, if there was a girl playable character.
So we're going to watch him open a couple more, and then we're going to get into the next. But I love watching him open toys. Not everybody. I don't like watching everybody open toys, but I love watching Torque open toys. I could watch him open toys.
Sure. Hopefully we have some scientists, some students of the arts in the comments today that can name some of these things for me. Here's some sort of teapot. I don't know the best way to try and decipher. Maybe like image search. Let's see here, man.
I'm in. When I saw this crazy, creepy stuff, I was in. You see?
Yeah, I don't know. Something teapot. Awesome. Let's go. I have no idea how many characters there's gonna be. There might be 2. There might be 4. Oh, wait. I should know this guy's name, though.
Berber
Oh, man. Come on. Oh, wait. Dude.
Oh, my. That's Berber Patapim.
Dude, this guy looking kind of badass. He got Jordans on. I think those are Gen 1 Jordans. Shit, bruh. Oh, man, what's this guy's name? Come on, give me something. Throw me a bone. This guy's got some freaking veiny dogs on him. Huh? Oh, man, Google Lenses crashed. I've been hacked. What do you think? That's a freaking wheelie on
I
it?
do that too. Something goes wrong. I've been hacked.
His face, it does look kind of like a nutsack and a wheelie, not gonna lie. But this is based off of a... Oh, I know the name. It's a monkey. It's a proboscis monkey, I think is what it's called. This one is saying Berber Patapim. I think that's right.
Patapim.
That seems right. Kind of consistent. Wow. He's a cool one. He can stand too.
One more.
Just see my ceramic knife just slicing right through. Oh, wait. Banana shark? I don't know banana shark.
Bananini, dolphinini.
Oh my gosh. I wouldn't be a real scholar if I didn't seek the answers to my questions, would I?
Dolphinini, bananini.
Problem is, most of this stuff is just pulling a baby shark shit. What is this supposed to be? Banana tralala or tralala? Don't know. Okay, we're done with him.
I'm pretty
Looks
sure
like we got a huge pull right here. Oh, there he is. Tung
Sahur.
I have tried to look up what the hell that means, and I cannot find a consistent answer. This is our main character, though, for those that don't know. And, well, this is Tralalero's Tralala's girl, and he sleeps with her. And that creates a lot of contention in the very concise storyline. And of course, that's just one multiverse.
Okay, one more.
There's
One
many
more.
at this point. Oh, let's freaking go! I was hoping we'd pull him.
Tralala.
Look at that. This is
That's
the
who
best
that
looking
is.
one for sure. He only has one leg in the back. Is that? Have I always missed that? It looks like he only has one leg in the back there too.
Okay, I gotta stop. I love watching this stuff, and especially like, so the Italian Brainrot stuff I was in, Merrick and I were in, we watched that whole video, and then we were like, well, what is it? What is Italian Brainrot? Like, what is it? So we looked it up, and the first thing that we saw was this song, and I'm gonna have to pause the song in the middle, but we were like, what?
Tralalero, tralala, shark with blue shoes. Slides through the sea like he's got nothing to lose. Tung 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 sahur, puffing real slow. Wooden and smooth, got that silent glow. Bombardino, crocodilo, engines roar. Jet croc snapping through the ocean floor.
That's Merrick's favorite. It is. And a second favorite of his is this one.
Pat up him floating slow. Cooler than ice, got nowhere to go. Fully frula, flaps flash with speed. Coffee bird buzzing like he just got freed. Spinero, Rogalubero, shades on tight. Pigeon detective in the dead of night.
I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it for a variety of reasons. It's stupid, it's dumb, it's clever. I love it. A pigeon detective? Are you kidding me?
Trippy chopper, whiskers twitch. Shrimp cat sliding through seaweed rich.
Shrimp cat. Shrimp cat. That looks like Cheddar. That looks like our cat Cheddar as a shrimp. I mean, that makes logical sense. Shrimp cat. It's so absurd. I love it.
Burbaloni, lalaloni, chillin' round. Coconut capybara rolling on the ground. Banana dolphinita splash.
Bananita Dolphinita. That's what that toy was. Bananita Dolphinita.
Flare, banana fin flying through the salty air. Oh, oh, oh. Tralalero, tralala, leads the wave. Deep sea party, no need to behave.
I love it. I love it. The most spiritual thing on YouTube right now, because, you know, if you...
Tralalero, tralala, leads the wave. Deep sea party, no need to behave.
Deep sea party, no need to behave. I love it because I love it since it's the most spiritual thing on the internet or on YouTube right now. It's because you can get so overly identified with mind. You can get so logical. Things can make so much sense that something like this comes along and it shows you how absurd everything is. Like in my brain, in my shaman twisted, warped brain, this makes perfect sense. I don't understand the Epstein file stuff, Obama, treason, all that stuff. Italian Brainrot it's soothing, it's calming, it feels like home. It feels like home to me. So what is it? What is Italian Brainrot? Where did it start? Merrick said, what is the purpose of Italian Brainrot? I'm going to get into that later. But let's look up Google and get a good overview of information about Italian Brainrot. It's a Gen Alpha internet meme phenomenon characterized by absurd, often AI-generated characters with pseudo-Italian names and nonsensical narratives, often involving chaotic and overstimulating visuals and Italian accidents or phrases. It's a type of brain rot content, meaning it's considered trivial or unchallenging online material that someone might become overly preoccupied with. The trend gained traction in early 2025 with popular characters like Tralalero Tralala, Chimpanzini Benini, and Tung 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 Sahur. So here's the more detailed breakdown. Brain rot in general refers to online content considered trivial or unchallenging that can lead to excessive preoccupation with and potential mental degradation, according to Merriam-Webster. Brain rot and Healthline. What is no. Excuse me. I can't even read it out loud without laughing. Brain rot is a term for the mental decline that can come from overconsumption of low quality or unchallenging online content. Learn more about the causes of brain rot and the steps you can take to prevent it. And while what website is this? This was medically reviewed by Nicole Washington. Oh my God. The absolute state of the Matrix, y'all. This is, how do you know if you have brain rot? It typically involves mindlessly scrolling through short form and fast-paced content, particularly on social media platforms, which can lead to a supposed decline in thinking ability and memory. Oh, well, I know that is true. I know that's true. I mean, people do have brain rot. They do have brain rot. They do. But I just think it's funny that it was medically reviewed by a doctor. Some research suggests that excessive exposure to online content such as social media and video games can create negative behaviors such as doom scrolling and social media addiction. It can also affect your mental and physical health. Over time, these habits may cause you to feel emotionally desensitized and overwhelmed. Well, no shit. So can watching CNN or Fox News or anything like that. One of my boyfriends, his dad used to sit at home and watch Fox News all day, and he would be driven crazy by it. He would drive himself crazy. I would come over and I would say, "Hey, hello, what's up?" And he would be like, "Oh, you wouldn't believe what's going on in the world today." I mean, a lot of people are brain rotted. A lot of people are brain rotted now. But are they Italian brain rotted? Mamma mia. Are they Italian brain rotted? Because, honey, that's a completely different thing. It's also possible you'll begin to depend on digital spaces as a source of comfort or distraction. While this may seem harmful at first, it can develop into an addiction. Spending a large amount of time mindlessly consuming media every day can negatively affect your brain function by leading to a feeling that your brain is overwhelmed, emotional desensitization, a negative view of yourself or the world, memory problems, difficulty making decisions or planning, or social withdrawal. And then here's an ad for better. Oh, how to recover. How to recover from brain rot. Oh my God. Is humanity doomed? Like, just put down the phone. Well, I mean, my husband struggles with this. I think this is a younger person's phenomenon. I mean, but I've been on the internet since the year he was born. I mean, I'm definitely no one to talk. I have been online most of my life. I mean, I've been talking about shit on the internet for longer than my husband's been alive. So, but set boundaries with your devices. That's funny. I didn't know that it was that. I didn't know it was that. Okay, let's go back over to this description of brain rot. The key Italian brain rot. Okay, let me go back. That was too funny. Healthline wrote a whole ass article about that. I had a doctor review it. Okay, Italian brain rot emerged in early 2025, taking the form of surreal and absurd internet memes. AI-generated characters. These are the key characteristics. Many characters are AI-generated. The horror, often with bizarre combinations of animals and objects. Italian influence. The trend incorporates Italian language elements, including accents, phrases, and names. Absurdity and nonsense. The narratives and situations presented are often nonsensical and rely on chaotic, overstimulating visuals. Example, Tung 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 Sahur, a wooden creature wielding a wooden stick rooted in Indonesian culture and Muslim tradition. Bombardino Crocodilo, a character resembling a World War II bomber plane with a crocodile head. Berber Patapim, a hybrid creature with monkey and tree features often shown on a cement road. And Tralalera Tralala, a popular character with a name that is a nonsense phrase. Cultural impact. Italian brain rot is a Gen Alpha phenomenon, including a younger generation's fascination with the absurd and nonsensical aspects of online content. I'm telling you, Italian brain rot is like CNN. It's like CNN. You can learn more about life and reality by watching Italian brain rot. So one of Merrick's favorite song, well, one of my favorite songs too, but I like it when my husband is happy. is this rap. He really, really loves this rap. Let me play this rap. Now, does this seem mindless and dumb to you, or does it seem ebullient and sweet and ridiculous? It scratches an itch. It scratches an itch. I can't find this kind of stuff on TV. I can't find this kind of stuff anywhere. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it because it's so absurd. And in some ways, especially like this video, it's a cultural critique as well. I know many people who are politically brain rotted. They are politically brain rotted and they don't even know it. I'm Italian brain rotted. I love it. It's so sweet. It is so, so sweet.
Cappuccina, ballerina, espresso una signora. Cimpanzini, bananini, bonbombini, gussini, trippi, troppi, borbaloni, luli, lolli. Tung, 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 sahur, ta, 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 sahur. Din, 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 dum, ma, din, 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 dum. Liri, li, lari, la, orcalero, orcala. Ballerina, ballerina, ballerina. Ah, brr, brr, patapim, tralalero, tralala. Brr, brr, patapim, tralalero, tralala. Brr, brr, patapim, tralalero, tralala. Cappuccino, assassino, liri, li, lari, la.
So the purpose of Italian Brainrot, Merrick and I talked about this. He got into the lore of it. He got into all of it. And the purpose of it was for us to create our own AI song. So at the end of this video, we're going to play our song about the sweetness of life. And it is called Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth. I got a sweet tooth for the sound. That's a little preview of it. So in the next segment, I'm going to talk more about the sweetness of life, because life sure is sweet when you want it to be.
Brr, brr, patapim, tralalero, tralala. Brr, brr, patapim, tralalero, tralala. Brr, brr, patapim, tralalero, tralala. Cappuccino, assassino, liri, li, lari, la. Liri, li, lari, la. Orcalero, orcala. Cappuccina, ballerina, espresso una signora. Cimpanzini, bananini, bonbombini, gussini, trippi, troppi, borbaloni, luli, lolli.
I know the past few episodes, or several episodes, have been kind of heavy, doing a lot of inner work, working through a lot of trauma. I got a new haircut. That was kind of traumatizing because I don't know how to fix it or what to do with it. But let's get into today's presentation. Now that we've had a little bit of fun, let's have a whole lot of fun. All right. Embracing the sweetness of life without dying of cringe. An edgy little pep talk for those of us who've done enough shadow work to want dessert. You deserve a break today. You deserve a break to just relax and take advantage of all your hard work. Here's the thing about doing lots of inner work. You kind of get addicted to doing inner work. You might start creating problems in your life so that you could do more inner work. You will reach an end point of it all. Now, you might get the idea that I do inner work all the time. I don't. I relax. I read books. I watch shit. I don't work on this stuff all the time. I do a live stream in the morning, and then I do an episode of the Shaman Patrick show, and then I work on something. It's not a 24-hour day thing. Relax, have fun, enjoy the sweetness of life. You've worked hard on it. Although when there are things to work through, I will work on them a lot. I will spend all day and all night working on something, whatever it is, whether it be something to do with healing or artwork or something. So you've done the work. Now what? You faced your demons. You've cried in the car. You've journaled your inner child's grocery list. You've stared into the abyss and congrats, it blinked. Now what? You learn to taste the sweetness of life. And no, that doesn't mean you have to start wearing linen and pretending herbal tea changed your life. The sweetness of life isn't some cutesy Pinterest board. It's the quiet, potent joy that shows up after you stop trying to force life to be a nonstop dopamine carnival. Let's go back to that brain rot. What do you get from endlessly scrolling? It releases dopamine. They could make it so that when you got to the end of the Facebook feed, oh, I remember those days when you would get to the end of it. To go on MySpace, you would go to these pages. There was no such thing as endless scrolling. But fucking ghost again, man. I think that was a ghost. I hope it was a ghost. So that's where I am in my life. If I hear a noise, I'm like, well, I hope it was a ghost. Most people would be like, oh, I hope it's not a ghost. I'm like, man, that better be a ghost. That better be a ghost. What was I even talking about? Oh, nonstop dopamine carnivals. Man, I must have brain rot. So all it does is it releases dopamine. I've seen this in my husband. I have seen him play video games like this. And I think this is because when his parents didn't want to deal with him, they put him in his downstairs basement, which was fully furnished and all that, finished basement, and made him play video games. And I think that he developed content as a way to cope with what was going on in his family's life. From what I understand, it was a pretty rough childhood. So he learned that content was a way of coping, and maybe many people out there are coping with content. What did I cope with as a child? We had video games, but we played outside. What did I cope with? Oh, I know, drugs and alcohol. I didn't start drinking until I was 15, though. What did I cope with before? What did I have to cope with? I don't remember what I was coping with. Art, music. I mean, in order for us to do things back then, we had to make it. Like I would dance, hang out with friends, play. I was on the speech and debate team. I mean, I feel bad for kids today who have to have phones and stuff. I feel like they kind of missed out on playtime, after school time. Like, it's wild. Like that's a world that seems so far away now. And it was it's like I was 13 40 years ago. Wow. But all that endless scrolling doesn't ever really make you happy. In fact, it can make you very unhappy. But here's the thing. Life was never meant to make you happy. So let's kill the myth right now. Life is not here to make you happy. Life is here to make you conscious. And consciousness, ironically, is what unlocks the kind of happiness you can't buy, manipulate, or manifest by chanting affirmations in the mirror until your third eye cries. The universe doesn't give a damn about your comfort. It cares about your evolution. So when the bad shit hits, remember, it's fertilizer, messy, smelly, necessary. And guess what grows from that? Sweetness. Sweetness. The sweetness of life. But what is the sweetness of life, you might ask? It's not the prize at the end. It's the sips you take between the punches. It's the stillness after a storm. It's the song that makes you cry when you finally stop numbing. Isn't that nice to know? It's the sips you take between the punches. Because, honey, life is gonna punch you over and over again. Life is challenging. Life isn't fair. Life sucks. But in between all of those sucky things, there is that sweetness. But you can't have the sweetness without the sour. But here's how to spot the sweetness. You want to know how to spot the sweetness? I don't know what I'm going to do with this hair. I don't. Let me see if I can take it down. There we go. All right. Here's how to spot it. Finding joy in the everyday. Not everything has to be a breakthrough. Sometimes it's the smell of your favorite soap, a really stupid joke that makes you wheeze laugh, like Italian Brainrot, or an article on Healthline. I bet there's a ton of ridiculous articles on Healthline. I bet there's a ton of them. And I'm thinking, should I look them up and laugh at them? No, I'll just let that be. I'll let that shit be. A cat being a weirdo. A hot slice of pizza when you're emotionally stable enough to eat carbs. Yes, finding that joy. Not everything has to be this like huge breakthrough. Sometimes it's just these simple things, finding joy in the everyday. But if our life is not particularly challenging, we might start to take that slice of pizza for granted. We might start to take air conditioning for granted. And isn't it sad that when we can take things for granted and when we don't have them anymore, we're like, oh shit, having hot water was really nice. Having a toilet that works was really nice. Having plates to eat off of, having a house was really nice. We tend to, and I mean we in this, even I do it, you know, we don't know what we got till it's gone. Cultivating a positive perspective that isn't delusional. That doesn't mean faking gratitude. It means accepting that not everything sucks. Admitting when something actually feels good without sabotaging it. Choosing to see the good when your trauma-trained brain wants to see threats. So, like, somebody might say, well, Patrick, there's so much going on in the world. So many bad things going on in the world. Well, don't focus on the bad things, honey. Don't focus on those things at all. What do those bad things in the world have to do with you? Nothing at all. And I know that admitting when something actually feels good without sabotaging it. Ooh, man, I've been there. And choosing to see the good when your trauma-trained brain wants to see threats. Anybody out there see threats in seemingly innocuous things? Anybody out there see threats in innocuous things? Speak up. Let us know. Savoring experiences like a spiritual hedonist. Take your time with what's good. Don't rush the pleasure. Lick the honey off the spoon. Don't chug it like a frat boy. Sit in the sun. Listen to an album front to back. Tell someone you love them and mean it. Listen here. Listening to an album front to back is something that many people may not know how to do anymore. Well, are there albums worth listening to front to back? I mean, every Prince album from 1980 to 1992 was worth listening to back to back, front to back. Just put it on and listen to it. It's lovely, a lovely, lovely experience. And probably the best album to listen to front to back is Love Sexy by Prince. That's probably the best one to listen to front to back. Also, Sign of the Times is another good one front to back. Same thing with Purple Rain. Dirty Mind, 1999. Around the World in a Day is good too. All of them, essentially all Prince albums are good to listen to from top to bottom. They really, really are. Finding meaning, not just dopamine. The sweetness of life isn't just pleasure, it's purpose, and not necessarily some big, grand, save the whales purpose. Maybe it's making weird art, like Italian Brainrot, or being a soft place for your friends and not breaking the cycle. finding the meaning. Maybe it's not breaking the cycle. Consider that. You know, for those of you who are generational curse breakers, you know, those who come from a dysfunctional family, have you thought about just letting your dad be a drunk? Have you thought about letting your mom be a narcissist and not paying attention to her anymore? Have you thought about just, I don't know, ignoring it? Not being so disturbed by it? Okay. It is disturbing at first. It is very disturbing at first when you realize your parents are fucked up after years of pretending that they weren't. But have you ever thought about just letting your dad be a drunk or a dry drunk? Just letting him be that way and letting everything that he says go in one ear and out the other? You don't have to break the curse in other people. Let people be. If people want to drink themselves to death and ruin their lives, stop being a Captain Save-A-Ho. I quit being a Captain Save-A-Patrick. It shocked the shit out of people. After years of me trying to help people, I just gave up. I was like, well, you can't save people. You can't. I wasn't even trying to save people. Here, let me tell you why. Because I knew how to get through certain things. I thought other people might want to know how to get through certain things. They don't. So I wasted all this time, all this energy, trying to help people who didn't really want help. I don't know what they wanted. Attention. To keep drinking. I can't get into other people's heads like that, but I'm no longer Captain Save-A-Patrick. Oh, wait. I'm no longer Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm Captain Save-A-Patrick. And when you become Captain Save-A-You, life changes. When you change your personality, your personal reality changes each and every time. But I'm going to remind you right here to slow the hell down. You will miss it if you're rushing. The sweetness doesn't scream, it whispers. If you can't hear it, you're moving too fast. You're moving too fast. Look, healing, inner work, shadow work it's not a race that you're trying to win. I mean, yeah, you do it because you want to feel better. But if you change too quickly, you'll get emotional whiplash. Life can change way too quickly for people. And they're like, what? Oh, my stomach problems are clearing up rapidly. And I can't remember the last time I had a really bad stomach day. That was weird for me. That was weird. I was like, I have all this energy now. Like for years, I've had these painful cramps and bloating and just sickness. Oh my God, it sucked. And then for the past few weeks, it just hasn't been that bad. I've had little moments, but it's weird to have all that energy restored, but it has to happen on its own timetable. The soul has a rhythm. The body has a rhythm. The healing process has a rhythm. I know you might want to feel good now, but here's something that I've realized, that all the pain that I was experiencing was a purification process. And it was let me say this the right way. If I wanted to feel good instantly, I was going to have to feel all that pain instantly. Probably would have killed me to feel all that pain that I'd been burying for years and years and years. So it was a slow release, a slow purification process. It was also meant to humble me. Humble me. Because if I had not had those stomach issues, I would not nearly be as understanding and compassionate with people as I am now, because I probably would have been intolerable. Having never really gone through sustained chronic illness or chronic pain, I would never have understood what people were going through when they would report that they had migraines, or I mean, people who had IBS. I'm like, what is IBS? Just get over it, honey. Just get over it. I might have said that in the past, but now I'm like, you have IBS? Good fucking luck. Good fucking luck. sorting that shit out. Oh God, it's extremely debilitating. But I have compassion for people. And how do you get through IBS? Well, you realize that you got to feel the pain. Got to feel the pain. You can't numb it out. And you're going to have to set boundaries. If your stomach is ever to feel good again, if you are to ever feel good again, you have to get the yahoos out of your life. You have to tell people to step the fuck off, never again, back the fuck off. And if I sound over it in this regard, look, I'm finally feeling better as a result of setting these boundaries with motherfuckers. Okay? But I wish it was another way. I wish I didn't have to set boundaries with people. I wish I could just be like I wish I could just have an open door policy. I'm not set up for that. I wish people could just come on over, call me, lie to me, beat me up, hurt me, say all these things. I wish I could just handle all that stuff, but I can't. Why not? Because I'm not a psychopath. And I'm not a doormat. But I've been feeling really good lately, and that's a result of setting really good boundaries with people. I wish it was another way. Lord knows I tried it the other way. I tried being overly available to anybody who just wanted to talk or dump or vent or manipulate or steal from me or rob from me. Oh, honey, I used to run an amateur non-professional homeless shelter. I couldn't keep a laptop or a phone for more than a couple months. It was wild. So here's the final word, sweetheart. You did the inner excavation. You survived the underworld. Don't forget to come back up for air. Let life be sweet. Let it kiss your forehead sometimes instead of always slapping you upside the head. Yes, the work continues. Yes, you'll cry at inconvenient times. But now you're allowed to laugh in the sun and eat fruit and dance to dumb music. Don't waste your healing by staying in survival mode. The point of the work is to live. So live sweetly, ferociously now. Don't you want to live? Don't you want things to be sweet? I know I love the sweetness of life. So as we end this episode today, please make sure you use your Italian Brainrot responsibly. Know when to say no and know when to tell your friend, hey, I think you've had a bit much of Berber potted peem and tralalera tralala for today. Put it down. Put it down. So the purpose of Italian Brainrot in our lives is all those Italian Brainrot songs were created with AI. And last Friday, I said, ooh, I want to make an AI song. And I got onto Suno and made a song. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can actually do this. And so we started making songs. We made some of the songs we had in our vault, in our folder of songs and song lyrics. You can upload a demo. Like we've made demos of songs. You can upload those and it'll cover the song for you. So the song I'm going to play for you today is not one of our old songs. It's a song that we wrote specifically for our little project here, Awakened Intelligence. And it is about finding the sweetness in pop music. Yes, it doesn't have to be deep at all. And the song is called Sweet Tooth. But I do want to thank you for joining me today and spending some time with me today. And thank you for being a part of this growing YouTube channel. Maybe in the future, I'll make an AI song with you live. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? All right, I'm going to leave you today. I'm going to get out of your hair. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah.
Snap, crackle on the radio dial. Candy coated heartbreak wrapped in the smell. Auto-tune angels in a sin parade. Spinning sugar into truths we're afraid to say.
My mic drop on a moonbeam, disco dreams in tow. Lyrics like confetti in a world too slow.
If it's shallow, let me drown in the beat. Even the pop songs got a pulse underneath. Call it guilty pleasure, but I'm guilt-free. Dance
verse is a sacred routine where glitter and grief share the same trampoline. They say it's plastic, I say it's poetic. The dopamine dose is my daily aesthetic. Bridges to the past in a baseline groove where even heartbreak gets something to move. We don't all heal with the blues or jazz.
Some of us need Britney to process the past. Don't need a slow burn to feel profound. Some truths hit harder with the beat that pounds. Snap, clap, sync, and soul collide. You don't need depth to feel deep inside. Sweet tooth, sweet tooth, sweet tooth, sweet tooth. Honey, you need to go to the dentist. I've got a sweet tooth for the sound that is chewing on the chorus till my heart calms down. Bubblegum wisdom in a neon crown. Feels so light, but it holds me down. Yeah, it's pop, not a sin, not a crime. Saving life for minutes at a time. Catchy ain't shallow if it cuts through the noise. Candy's got a purpose, and joy is a choice. So if you see me crying at a Taylor Swift show, just know it's not the surface that's making me glow. It's the echo of safety and the brain dead refrain. A pop song that heals me when I break from the pain. I've got a sweet tooth for the sound. Yeah, I wear the sticker like a Technicolor crown. Don't